Peace, family. Welcome back to 1,000 Lies. My name is Kai. I'm going to be leading us into a channel reading for the full moon in Capricorn. This is happening on Friday, June 21st, 2024. And that really does depend on where you are. So just check in with your favorite astrologer for more details on that, because I am not an astrologer. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be doing the 3-card spread because that's been my favorite lately. It's going to be a little bit different. Of course, we're going to use the Y Spell Tarot to do the 3-card spread. But before we do that, I do want to pull an overall energy from the Herbal Astrology deck. I love this deck and I hardly get to use it, so I'm excited to use this. Then we'll do our 3-card spread. We're going to pull guidance from the numerology guidance card deck. I use this deck every day, so y'all are really special because I use this deck on myself, okay? But because of this full moon in Capricorn almost happening on a Saturn day, which I've been working very closely with Saturn. I am in my Saturn return. I'm a double Pisces, and Pisces is in Saturn. We've been on the numerology, so I brought this out because I felt yeah, we need this. So shout out to that deck. That's one of my favorites. And then we'll end with guidance from, of course, none other than the Moonology Oracle card deck. Okay, so let's get started. So begin to center yourself on the reading. Open yourself to any guidance that you'd like to receive at this time. I'm going to begin shuffling the Herbal Astrology deck. Just take those deep cleansing breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling out of your mouth. Getting yourself prepared to receive the support that you need. Focusing your energy on receiving. Opening your heart to the support. Taking another deep cleansing breath in. And exhaling out. Ooh, let's do one more breath. And exhale it out. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these one more time, and then we're going to pull one card. I'm going to shuffle for one card. I'm not really a puller. I'm a shuffler. All right, so let's see what we get. What is the overall energy for the collective for this full moon in Capricorn happening this Venus day, June 21st, 2024? What is the overall energy? Oh, we got two. They said take both. Oh, okay. We got cannabis. Shout out to my gardeners. Cannabis detachment. And of course, we're going to read this because your girl, I don't be using this deck that often. So I definitely want to get all of the information from these cards. So we got detachment from this cannabis card is a number 31. Then we got kava kava. Not sure what this is. I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it is. But it looks like these people are gathering. They're having some type of ritual. They have some herbs in a bowl here. Very interesting. There is the moon symbol here. I can't remember which one, if this is Mercury or not. It's giving Mercury. I could be wrong. Oh, I think this is Saturn. Okay, y'all. Moon readings always hit different. Okay, the bottom of this card says community, and the number is 48. So 12, which is 3. This is a 4. So 4 and 3 are the numbers that are coming up. I'm going to go ahead and move the cards off the table because this is about to be a doozy. Okay, so let's move these to the side. Now let's go ahead and get into this cannabis card. We're going to read straight from the book. Hopefully it's not too long. I wasn't expecting 2 cards to come out. I was only expecting 1, but let's see what we get. So yes, cannabis. Oh, this is specifically cannabis sativa. If you're familiar with cannabis, that is the more of the out-of-body experience. Okay. So this is symbolic of detachment, deep contemplation, freedom from pain and body, inner calm and immunity. The astrological ruler is Saturn and Neptune. Okay, this is hitting me different. What did I just say? My Neptune and my Saturn natally are in Pisces. Okay, this is hitting me different. Let me know how this is hitting for you in the comments below, please. So I'm not going to go into the details of the history of cannabis. Actually, I am, and I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a huge misconception surrounding cannabis, especially in the spiritual community. It's either abused or it's neglected. There's no happy medium. And I'm here to tell you that cannabis has been used thousands and thousands of years ago. It is a medicinal plant. It is not a drug. It is not known as reefer. The actual name of Mary Jane marijuana is cannabis. Okay? It is cannabis. It is a medicinal supplement that can be used to help regulate your nervous system, your emotions. Okay? It can help alleviate stress and pain. Okay? So let's get into it. Cannabis is one of the oldest known psychotropic herbs. The first recorded use of cannabis is from 8000 BC. Okay? In an ancient village in Taiwan, where indigenous groups used hemp fibers in their fabrics, pottery, rope, and even their shoes, not relying on animal skins or even silk for clothing. In 4000 BC, the Chinese village of Panpo, hemp was discovered to be one of the 5 grains of China, and thus a major food crop. In the Chinese Materia Medica from 2737 BC, hemp was recognized for its ability to treat over 100 medical issues, including gout, malaria, and rheumatism. The medicinal use of marijuana features heavily in Hindu religious texts. In the Vedas, shout out to my yogis, and listen up, because a lot of people in the yoga community like to tear down cannabis because of the majority who like to smoke it. And yes, smoke is bad for your lungs, but listen up. The medicinal use of marijuana features heavily in Hindu religious texts. In the Vedas, for example, written between 2000 BC and 1400 BC, cannabis was considered a sacrament of Shiva, described as a source of happiness, a joy giver, and a bringer of freedom that was compassionately given to humans by the gods to relieve them of anxiety and help them achieve delight as well as fearlessness. Cannabis's many uses fall mostly under Saturn and Neptune's rulership. This is where things get tricky, okay? With a strong Piscean undertone. Since it is a musculoskeletal relaxant, anti-inflammatory, and pain reliever, it is a great ally for those seeking to soften the rough edges of Saturn's impact. Its mood-enhancing, anti-anxiety, anti-inflammatory, and psychotropic properties belong to the realms of Neptune, and therefore Pisces. Here is the guidance of this card. Saturn is said to be the lord of time and space, the lord of karma. Often called the Great Malefic, Saturn is much more than what we experience in the third dimensional reality. Shout out to Saturn. The space-time continuum is a system that encompasses third-dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled by Saturn. The transcendence of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, which is the idea of Saturn, they bless us with freedom and ability to transcend, which is the energy of Neptune. The cycles of the pain body. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or have trouble sleeping, cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply. Go for a walk in nature. Immerse yourself in meditation. Take naps. And creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspects of your being. Don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self-neglect and disassociation. So my cannabis users, stop using cannabis as a quick fix. There are many other ways, as it just listed, to help with these types of energies of feeling unsettled, okay? Overuse is an issue. Tune deeply into the energetics of this ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of self-induced pain. Whoa, we're coming into this reading. Whoa. Now this speaks volumes to me personally, because my relationship with cannabis has been since 2010. Wow, it's been a long time. It's been about 15 years. And cannabis saved my life. However, Spirit has definitely told me about the dangers of overuse. This is the Neptune energy. We know the energy of Pisces and Neptunes, especially when it comes to quote unquote drugs. This is when it becomes a drug. When you feel like you rely on it, you have a codependency, you can't live without it, can't eat without it, can't wake up without it. That's when it becomes an issue. Right? So we need to look at healthier ways to use these herbs. All of these cards in this deck are herbs. Healthier ways to connect with these herbs, because they were alive at one point. They hold wisdom, and as we just read, cannabis has been around since when? Since when? Say it louder for the people in the back. 8,000 BC. Okay, this has not just happened in the 70s. Okay, this has been around for generations. Moving on, because I don't want to get too deeply into that. If you like this cannabis card, because they got cannabis decks now. I'm not gonna say too much of my business, but cannabis is my business, okay? And for those that know, you know. Moving on, Kava Kava. 48. Yeah, I already knew Saturn was gonna show up and show out. As soon as I heard that for some astrologers, the full moon is on, I guess, depending on what time zone you're in, it is on Saturday, which is a Saturn ruled day. So, you know, it just depends on where you're at and how you're looking at it. Moving on, because this just obviously has me geeked. Let's move on though. So Kava Kava, surrounding community. This is given Cancerian, but I could be wrong because I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so this is symbolic of celebration, kinship with tribe, community, friendship, union, finding your family, your chosen family. The astrological ruler. Okay, so this is Pluto. I don't know if you guys can see those symbols at the top. And it's the moon. But that's still giving Cancerian energy to me. Kava in Tongan means bitter. And in Hawaiian, it's called awa. Legend has it that Kava was brought over by the islands by the gods Cain and Kanaloa from their ancestral Polynesia. Kava was known as the drink of the gods and honored across the Pacific Islands. Kava is believed to first have originated in northern Vanuatu thousands of years ago. Okay, we're dealing with ancient herbs here, okay? Considering the plant lacks seeds or a means to self-propagate, it is believed that it was tended to by the gods until the first indigenous people arrived. Kava tea was regarded as a blessing and poured onto shrines, then later drunk by the kahuna, a spiritual leader of the ceremony. It was considered holy and only given to those of high rank, but eventually it became more widely accessible, and to this day, it is drunk in ceremony to bring the community together. Sometimes called the intoxicating pepper, the effects of kava are a curious combination of deep relaxation alongside stimulation to the central nervous system. Okay, we got two nervous system herbs here. Interesting. Kava is relaxing to the muscles and dampens pain, while increasing the flow of thoughts. Kava can greatly increase mental clarity, ease depression, confusion, and sorrow, and sharpen intuition. Kava directly affects the limbic system, the control center of our emotions, just as the moon does. Plutonian herbs like kava cause deep transformation in our emotional mind. The energy of Pluto is that of regeneration, allowing us to decompress from accumulated emotions through the volcanic power of catharsis. Whew. Here is the guidance. Kava's energy moves through our nervous system like a butterfly, relaxing, widening, and assisting us in surrendering. Although you might be amid an important moment in your life, remember that you don't have to do it alone. When you widen your circles intentionally, you receive support from the universe and others to join you on the path. To fully draw upon butterfly's medicine, it gently invites us to observe our position in the community in this moment. Are you a protector, creator, connector, or visionary? And how does that correlate this moment in your life alongside your personal evolution, the egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or butterfly? Oftentimes, finding your purpose within your community Oftentimes, finding your purpose within your community and the parallels within your inner journey can provide great relief and meaning. Wow. So at this time, this moon is wild, because what's happening here is they want us to get in tune with self, but they want us to get in tune with our community. This is a very grounding energy, very much an earth sign moon. But also with the sun being in Cancer, and Cancer being opposite of Capricorn, it's like, yes, they want you to be grounded, they want you to be in tune with your body, but they also want you to connect with those around you, your community, which is that Cancerian energy. So I know Cancer is not here, but Cancer definitely connects to this moon here. And with Pluto being here, they're like, we want you to go deep in this connection. We want you to really feel your community, really know your place, know what you bring to the table. Wow, wasn't expecting this. This is my first time using this deck in this way, and I think we're gonna keep it like that. I think that's what we're gonna do. That was loaded though. That was loaded. Let me know what you think of those cards, because I may bring this back for the next moon cycle, honestly, because it just hit. And we're learning a lot about herbs that we didn't know before. I think that's my favorite part. All right, so we're going to get into this 3-card spread moving forward, keeping in mind the center, the center of focus, which is that Saturnian Neptune energy, and then the Pluto and Moon energy. A lot of water here. It's going to be very emotional, I feel, but I think that it's going to be something that is exciting. We have that celebratory energy. You may be feeling a little bit anxious. I know excitement can also like be a fine line between that and anxiety. You know what I mean? Like a lot of high energy. If you are feeling anxious, just find time to move your body, dance, run, maybe do some qigong, some yoga. Just find time to move that energy. Okay, I flipped this over because I wanted to see what's at the bottom. Knowing darn well I don't have no business. I'm just gonna put this on the ground right here, or on my mats. It's not really on the ground. All right, so let's get our 3-card spread for this full moon in Capricorn. Spirit, what do we have for the recent past? Oh, it's Pisces energy coming in. What do we have for the present for this full moon in Capricorn, June 21st? And then in the near future, leaving this full moon in Capricorn, what do we have here? What is our message for the near future, for the future energy from the full moon in Capricorn? Interesting. Too many cards. Let's try again. That's too many, way too many. Just one, please. No. Very particular of what card needs to come out, and that is fine with me. Okay, what you want me to do, Spirit? Oh, we got love. That's love. What do you want me to do, Spirit? Okay. But y'all saw what card that was. I'm gonna just go ahead and put that at the bottom, because love is in the air, honey. And I feel like some of y'all do not care about that. Y'all like, show me the money. Abundance comes in different ways. Anyways, so for the past energy, we have the Hanged Man. This is Piscean energy, denoted with the number 12, which is a 3. For the present, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy here. And then for the future, we have the Lovers card, 6. A lot of 3 energy. I'm feeling that 3 energy. Maybe you feel like you need some support, or maybe you're seeing 333. Just keep that in mind. So with this past energy, I'm going to put these 2 cards over to the side here. Just gonna move these up. With the past energy, you had to take some time of stillness to see things from a different perspective, to shift your perspective in order to move forward. It was like the divine was forcing you to look at things from a different perspective. There was no way out of that. I mean, they say with the hanged man, he put himself there, but I'm not sure how he did that and then tied his hands behind his back. You know, there's different stories with the tarot, but I really feel like the divine put you in this position to help renew your perspective, to help offer you a new way of looking at things. And it looks like that turned out to be good into your favor, because then in the present moment now, we have a new opportunity coming in. This could be a new financial opportunity, but I think this could also be the work that you've done to see things from a different perspective are allowing you to see what was already there. So this opportunity could have been here, but because you were looking in the wrong spaces, the wrong areas, it wasn't really clear to you that it was an opportunity worth your time. So you can be on either side of this, where the opportunity is presenting itself, or now the fog is cleared and you can see the opportunity more clearly. The path is more clear that this is what you want. Now, I feel as though when you're coming into this path, it might be a little bit difficult to achieve. You see the mountain in the back, and we have that pathway. It's going to be a long journey up ahead, but just know, with this future card being the Lovers, you have your support team on your side. You've done the work to see things from a perspective that you need to see them at, and so you don't need to view this challenge. Look how small this mountain is and off into the distance. You don't need to look into the distance and be like, oh God, there's so much work ahead and it's just going to be so challenging. No, we're going to be excited about this new opportunity and what's to come. And we're going to look at it from a positive perspective and not a negative one, right? We're going to hope for the best, and then we make preparations accordingly, right? But we're going to stay hopeful for the best possible outcome. And for this future card, it's looking good. With the Lovers, it's giving abundance. It's giving expansion in love, self-love, and relationships. Especially with this Kava card, it could be that you're finally finding the community that you've been looking for. You finally finding that partner that you've been looking for. You finally find that friend group, that work group that you've been looking for. It just feels like a finally type of energy. Like the energy, both of these are like, we're presenting these opportunities. This is an opportunity for you to meet your counterparts, right? Especially with the Pentacles also symbolizing material things or even the physical body. So I feel as though the divine is going to be offering you, with this full moon in Capricorn, an opportunity to communicate in a way that's going to be something that you've been looking for. And when I say communicate, more like network. I am getting more of a work sense here, but this could also be love, especially when we got the Lovers and the Two of Cups that came out together. So just keep that in mind. But I do feel like some of you guys are not, it's not something that you manifested for yourself. But you know what they say about love, when you least expect it is when it finds you, right? So now we're going to move into the guidance with a numerology card. I'm going to pull one card of guidance for everybody, okay? So just keep continuing to center your energy, to be open to receive this guidance. If you're liking the video, please like the video, giving it a thumbs up, and share with someone you know and love that would be interested in hearing more about what is to expect with this full moon and Capricorn energy. So let's see what guidance we have for the numerology oracle card deck. Okay, let's see. Oh, we only got one card. I swear I saw multiple cards fall out. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but this card, will not, we just, collective, we are coming out of when I say a huge cycle, I mean a huge, like what we have dealt with, we will never have to deal with that again. As of today, And I'm recording this before the full moon. Whatever you feel like you had to look back into the past and you were attached to, that is dead and gone. I promise you. That those experiences with people, don't be afraid to put yourself out to receive this opportunity of networking, of love, of friendship, of family connections, because you're going to miss out on a new beginning. I promise you that. With this karmic completion and this rebirth, the fact that they're both of these Merkabas are the same color. With these things coming out like this, this is 1,000 lives. This is why I do this. Okay? We are at the precipice of the beginning. A beginning we have never felt or seen before. And this is why, I don't know if you have tuned in to the summer solstice reading. If you haven't, please go check that out, because it is important the way you think about your life, about yourself at this time. The way you speak over your life is so important, because you're creating it right now. This is why the divine had to put you in a position to see things from a different perspective, to see the good in things, to see the good in your life, to express gratitude for what you do have. Because if you spend time focusing on what you don't have, they're only going to manifest that again. You're only going to come back on this karmic cycle. But from what this card is letting us know, you did the work to free yourself from the karmic cycle. This is karmic completion, honey. You are done. It's done. If you feel like, oh, I have to go through this again, no, you do not. For this to be a full moon in Capricorn, Saturn ruled energy, and Saturn has come to deliver the message of you are done. You are done dealing with whatever you had to deal with in the past toxic relationships, toxic friendships, parents, whatever it is that you have to deal with, it is done. This is your time to shine, to stand up in a new cycle. You are being reborn. This is why it is a difficult challenge to push through, because you've had to stand up and get knocked down so many times before reaching this point. Okay? They need you to understand this is the last time you're going to be hung from this tree with this energy. This is the last time they're going to need to put you up in a space where, well, you're not looking at this from the right perspective. This is it. This is it. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the karmic completion. We got the rebirth. Okay, this is your time. Okay, it's time for you to stand back up, gather yourself, and move forward into your new life. Okay, detach from the old and step into the new. That is the message. We ain't even got to the moonology yet. But this card right here, and I'm laughing because I've gotten this card for like a month. I kid you not. I'm not even joking right now. This is symbolic of you did what you needed to do. It's been done. Now, rewire your brain. You don't need to live in a space of bad things happen to me. Only bad things happen to me. No. You need to rewire the way you think and talk to yourself, because if not, that's going to you're going to manifest being back in the cycle, right? So speak to yourself positively, hopefully, restore your faith, detach from the negative energies from the past, and move on. Cancer season is about being victorious, moving forward, intuitively knowing that you're on the right path. Right? So just step into it. And this is symbolic of this Kava card with the Pluto energy, rebirth, Scorpion energy here. So like I said, a lot of water. And it's not that many cup cards. We got a Pisces card here. We got the Two of Cups at the bottom. But I do feel like behind the scenes, what you're not showing, this is a very emotional phase, because you had to go through so much to get to this point. And it's okay to cry about it. It's okay to be excited. Just let yourself feel the way you want to feel in the moment. That's a big thing, because this is a moon energy we're reading. So if you're not feeling your feelings, that is an issue in itself. Okay, so there we have it with the guidance from the numerology. Shout out to the numerology deck with that Saturnian energy. I love it here. I'm going to open this deck really quick just to go and read. There's an affirmation here. And matter of fact, it's pretty quick, so I'm just going to read this card, okay? Karmic completion. This card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or debt from your past. This could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. And see, both of these herbs are talking about pain relief. I'm surprised we didn't get the Three of Swords in reverse, because it does feel like the pain was issued a while ago, but you keep revisiting it and you haven't felt the pain all the way through. So it's like you keep ripping the band-aid off of the wound, but you're pouring like alcohol on top of it. It's like we're not feeling the pain. Just let the wound heal on its own. It's like you're trying to throw things on top of the wound and not allowing the pain to relieve itself in a natural way, or using holistic ways to help heal the wound, right? Back to the reading. So it says, this could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again. This card also represents the Wheel of Fortune, where whatever goes up must also come down, the Merkaba. Whatever goes up must also come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being encouraged to adapt to both the highs and lows in your life. For it is in your ability to adapt that you will make your dreams come true. By stating, "This too shall pass," in the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded, and stable. In order to better your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that have cleared you of a karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements. By continuing to face your challenges head on and treating others with love and respect, you will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. Period. Affirmation. I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. Take a deep breath in and affirm. I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. Ashe. It's done. I can feel the energy leaving my body, literally. All right, let's move on with our closing message with the Moonology deck. Thank you if you are still watching this. I appreciate you. Please like and share the video. And then comment at the bottom, what are you releasing this full moon in Capricorn? What are you walking away from? But actually, what did you walk away from, and what are you walking into? That's what we want to focus on, the future. What's happening now in the present. We can leave the past in the past. So comment below, what are you walking into? What dream are you manifesting here on earth? Would love to hear it. All right, let's see what we have from the Moonology deck. Our closing message, please, spirits. We got a new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, confidence is your key to success. You have to be confident that you left the cycle in the past. Be confident that all the growth that you underwent in this karmic cycle has made you stronger, but more wise, more beautiful inside and out. You've grown since the beginning of this cycle. So you need to recognize that. So let's see. We got a new moon in Leo. And that says, confidence is your key to success. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. Okay, how many other signs do you need? When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. Okay, y'all that are looking for relationships, look forward to our Venus love reading. And look forward to that person because they are on the way. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children, okay? So attune to the moon. Make time to have fun. Some of y'all with this Saturnian energy been doing a lot of work and not a lot of fun, okay? Saturn, as much as they like you to be on track with the work, Saturn don't play when it comes to balancing work and fun. Please balance your fun, please. Okay, because it could lead to burnout. It could lead to a lot of things if you just work. We're not working to live. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, we're gonna work and we're gonna live equally or live more. I think personally. Okay, additional meanings for this card. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. So this, whoever, if y'all talking about love, check out my love reading. It'll be uploaded by then. And it should be at the end of this video. But somebody got their eyes on you. Because I've had a song stuck in my head, and it's just, I've got my eyes on you for the past week. And I'm like, boy, I'm not listening to Drake. But I think it's because of that energy. If somebody is coming into the collective's life. Okay. So this is your reading, collective. Congratulations. If no one has said it, congratulations. Because this, I personally, as someone in their Saturn return with Saturn natally in Pisces, listen, I personally know that this was not easy. Okay? And not everybody gets through this cycle. This is for a specific few people that have done this work. And I'm here to say congratulations. I'm proud of you. Because a lot of people don't understand when Saturn puts you through that test, this is an unseen challenge. This is not a test that you can just go cheat from Google or YouTube University. This is an inner work test that if you pass, it shows. And if you don't, it shows, okay? So congratulations, you made it. Congratulations. That's all I can and this is why Kava came out. You deserve to be celebrated. So just make sure that you are around people that recognize your growth and that are going to give you your flowers. Okay, collective, this is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn this Friday, June 21st, 2024. If you made it to the end, thank you. Please like and share the video and comment how you'll be spending this weekend under the full moon in Capricorn. I love y'all. I hope that you all are well. Enjoy this new beginning. I look forward to seeing all of you shine, and I look forward to seeing your comments and responding to them. Until the next time, Godspeed on your healing journey. Peace.